the Constitute does not insulate their communications from employer discipline. This basically means that since she was speaking as an employee of the school board, she's not protected as a citizen for First Amendment purposes. She is allowed to be disciplined as an employee for her actions. This is according to bench memo page 3. I would just like to say, in America, we believe in the principle that a person is innocent until proven guilty. We believe that if there is a shadow of a doubt that a person is guilty, they are innocent. If there's reasonable doubt, they are innocent. Now, I would like to ask you, do you think, based on my arguments, that the teacher who is obviously acting inappropriately in a way that that no one would condone acting around students.
Mr. Josiah, might I ask you a quick question? Now, in this case, is there stated anywhere that the teacher was notified beforehand their reprimations? Was the teacher informed they were being demoted before it happened, or did it happen out of the blue, simply put?
The teacher, Miss Portnoy, she did talk with the principal afterwards, and they had a discussion about her inappropriate actions. He reprimanded her officially and put it on her public record. I do not believe that she was told ahead of time that she would be demoted. However, I do not think that would be necessary given the fact that she knew that she had been acting inappropriately in regards to her actions during open house and how she had spoken about the school board and the school itself in a negative light as the math chairperson. That should not be allowed. Also, the Principal Skinner had, he did not do this in the moment. He did wait a week. He consulted with the school board, who advised him that if he thought it appropriate, he would discipline Portnoy. After thinking about it.
Why was she not told within the week that this would happen?
Excuse me, what?
Why was she not told within the week that this would happen?
He was consulting with the school board about it. She was not told because he wasn't completely sure what was going on. He just wanted to make sure he didn't know for sure the correct actions to take. So, of course, he wouldn't tell her something that he didn't even know was going to happen.
And do you believe that this was mishandled? Do you believe that what happened to Miss Portnoy was, simply put, severe for her actions?
I do not believe it was severe. I think it was just. I would like to make the point that any government employee should not be representing the government in a way that
Mr. Coronado, your time is up. Thank you.
The judges will now deliberate and come to an answer. All rise.
Regarding the case of Patricia Portnoy versus Silver State's School Board, we, the Supreme Court Justice, find the Silver State School Board guilty on accounts of infringement of the constitutional rights of the freedom of speech.
Court is adjourned. Thank you.
All right, gentlemen. First of all, feeling good? Feeling a little, got the nerves out, so? Okay. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Doug Gehrig. I'm a National Vice Commander for the American Legion. And you guys invited me out. The Department of Nevada invited me out for their convention. Brought me over here. I was pretty involved with the Wyoming Boys State a few years back, about 10 years ago. Any questions? That was the trial that led.
Are we gonna go again, or was that?
Gentlemen, what's the plan? here and downstairs for lunch at 11:50. Yeah, we'll be here until 4. You guys will be done. You can.
Yes, sir.
So after lunch, there's a Medal of Honor recipient who will be speaking. Then there will be a, and then the Supreme Court, are done for the day. You guys have a lot of freedom. You can watch Assembly, Senate, Governor, and potentially, if we, get enough people together, not that we need everyone, but just enough people who want to go, we can do a tour of some of the buildings on this premises.
Yeah.
Lots of options.
held it in because I didn't want to sneeze on you. Now it's
After this case, we go to lunch.
Because that lunch gives you guys time to converse. Yeah, well, we can get started now.
How about we get started at?
Actually, no, we'll get started.
Want to hunt for them. Who's gonna?
I'm, go ahead. Oh, sorry.
Here, we're gonna do
I only have one more.
So you're gonna go.
Yeah, you guys can use whoever's up here and talking. Are you guys gonna talk too?
no, it's just one. Just him.
Okay, cool. Is that you? Okay. Yay. You're welcome. That's cool.
Last one was live too.
Supreme Court Justice Cooper Ross.
Chief Supreme Court Justice Gunnar Hiron.
Supreme Court Justice Joseph Funches Grigsby.
Supreme Court Justice Darren Pham.
Today's case number 00-805. Portnoy versus Davis, Skinner, and the Silver State School Board. Prosecution, you may state your case.
Morning, Your Honors. For the record, Attorney General Lucas Villaflor, VILLA, FLOR, representing my client Patricia Portnoy. So I would like to start off by mentioning her First Amendment right to free speech, right? So the defense references the contract and the fact that government employees are not protected under the First Amendment rights, right? However, this does not discredit the fact that her speech were strictly matters of public concern. What that means is that her right to free speech is protected. Again, I will define matters of public concern. They're defined as political, social, or other concern to the community for which free and open debate is vital to informed decision-making by the electorate. Now, this is cited from the excerpt of record, page 5, Pickening versus Board of Education of Township High School District, 391 U.S. 563, which states her speech is protected by the First Amendment right, and the defendants violated her right to free speech by placing a letter of reprimand and demoting her for written comments. Not only that, but I would like to explain again that she protested against a new system of curriculum called CoreLink. She did not like it because it would not be beneficial towards all her students. It would hurt her high-performing students. Now, she did express her frustration in multiple letters, and she was not told of her demotion in the first week, and that demotion being worth up to $3,000. Again, she protested because she truly believed it adversely affected her students in a negative way, and as well as it being bad for incentivizing education.
Do you feel as though it was justified in any way?
What was justified?
Her $3,000 demotion?
No, I don't think it was justified at all. She was just expressing her disagreement and the fact that she was not informed of this new system by her colleagues. They brought it straight to the principal, not her being, which I find strange because she is the chair of math at the school.
Did she receive any other penalties or punishments because of her?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. But I like to just make this a point. When will we draw the line of big political social entities trampling on the inalienable rights given to good American citizens? Any American citizens, in fact. I ask you to consider this when deciding as well. Can I waive the rest of my time?
Yes, you may. And in question, did you consider her right to be protected as an employee, but not as a citizen under the First Amendment?
Yes, but due to matters of public concern, she is protected as a citizen as well as an employee.
The prosecution concludes what of this?
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that? Like, just clarify so I can write that down.
She has rights as an employee, right? But because her speech was matters of public concern, those directly attacked her rights as a citizen. And that's what I mean by that.
Thank you so much.
We will now hold a 3-minute recess for the defendant to put together their case.
Starting now.
Recess is now over. Defendant, please present your case. Thank you.
Final request, we do ask that you not set your own timer. We have control of the time so that we have accurate timing on the case. Proceed. We have our own. Proceed. You may begin now.
District Attorney Josiah Coronado, representing the School Board of Silver State and Silver State Middle School, along with Principal Skinner. To begin with, the prosecution says that the math chairperson should be responsible for dealing with the open link curriculum and approving it. However, However, she herself has admitted there has been no rule saying that she is responsible for the curriculum.
DA, we do ask that you please remove the phone.
The math department is not responsible for or in charge of directing or supervising the curriculum. Any changes must be approved by the administration or the principal and the school board. She is not responsible for the curriculum. She has no say in this matter. Now, public concern is a different thing. However, as I previously stated, the Supreme Court held that when in Garcetti v. Ceballos, the Supreme Court held that when public employees make statements pursuant to their official duties, such as teacher or math department chairman, the employees are not speaking as citizens for First Amendment purposes.
This is quoted from where?
Yes.
I said this is quoted from where?
From Garcetti v. Ceballos.
Page number, if possible.
Bench memo, page 3.
Thank you.
Are not speaking as citizens for First Amendment purposes, and the Constitution does not insulate their communications from employer discipline. In Garcetti, a government attorney's internal memorandum was deemed to be employee speech, and thus the Pickering protections did not apply. A public school board may take disciplinary action against an employee whose unprofessional, derisive, and accusatory statements about coworkers threaten to undermine the school's ability to provide educational services to the community. Under certain circumstances, such as mentioned above, government employer may demote an employee in response to that person's speech without offending the First Amendment. Also, my opponent, I keep referring to you as my opponent. The prosecution says in balancing that this is a matter of public concern. However, in balancing the government's interest as an employer against the public employee speech, courts may consider a number of factors for the Pickering test, including whether the speech impairs discipline or control by superiors, for example. So this is a point.
Do you
4.
consider this a private affair?
I would consider this a private affair. This is not something that should be discussed in front of students or in front of, well, it should not be discussed by an employee in front of his parents in order to make them angry at the school board, which she is working for.
Do you consider this a private grievance between both the principal and the math chairman?
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up, actually, because she is acting as a disgruntled employee. She was angry that the principal didn't involve her in the CoreLink curriculum. She was angry that 4 teachers, 2 of them new to the district, came to the principal and asked the principal about something that she wanted to be a part of, she wanted to talk about and not have to happen. Even though she's not responsible for anything involving the curriculum. She does not control the curriculum. The principal does.
How does the school board define her job?
School board define her job? She's a math department chair. She's a teacher. She's not part of the administration. Teachers and administration are not the same thing.
How does the school board define administration?
Administration is defined as, for example, the principal or the deans or the counselors, people who do not have official teaching roles. Now, as I was saying, in the Pickering test, several factors are considered, including whether the speech impairs discipline or control by superiors, which her speech did, because it impaired the control of the principal over the school and caused chaos among her and her coworkers, and he had to admonish her for insulting and belittling her colleagues, including himself. I'm sorry, someone just completely deleted my entire document.
Proceed. You still have time on the clock. I'll let you know when you're finished.
Okay. Like I was saying, she also was eroding a close working relationship premised on personal loyalty and confidentiality. As the principal said himself, I felt that she would have trouble working with the other members of the department. This means that she was eroding her close working relationships, and she was making her other colleagues not happy. She was causing chaos and discord among them. So, therefore, the Pickering test. Actually, hold on. Yeah. So, the Pickering test shows that actually this is not a matter of public concern and rather private concern, and should not be considered a matter of the First Amendment. It should be considered a matter of disgruntled employee
Mr.
trying to get.
Coronado, what does her contract ensue?
What does her contract ensue?
Yes.
Her contract is for. Her contract says that she is. What's
Time.
that? Okay.
The judges will now deliberate.
There will be a brief 3 to 5 minute recess.
All right. All rise. In the case of Portnoy versus Davis, Skinner, and the Silver State School Board, we find the defendant innocent of all charges.
Court adjourned.
now we're gonna add more around in a sense. Seriously.
You want to do it more like night court, right?
A little bit, where you guys will be able to cross-examine each other or rebuttal their claims.
Or rather than cross-examine,
Yeah, just some rebuttals.
Next one